Hi Wildlings. Jeff, Neely, and I are here to give you a little technique tip to help your back feel great and your whole body to feel really strong and solid in planks. So Jeff's helping me out with this because he has a little bit of tenderness in his low back, and so I thought that we could give him this tool and see if anything happens between the first time he tries a plank and the second time. I'll give you a way to do this with a partner, and I'll start though with a way to do this so you just get a feel for it by yourself. First, Jeff, let's test out and see what your plank looks like just to begin with.
Okay.
So come to any version of a legs extended plank, so you could do forearms, wrists. Cool. Now hold here in your version of plank, looks great and solid. And now try to dip your lower back as though you're doing cow pose, like cat-cow. Yeah, and just notice that that's available. And whenever you're ready, take a break. All right, so that's a lot of spinal mobility that's available for Jeff. Let's take some of that out of the equation. So take 2 fingers, 1 finger, take any amount of fingers and put it at the crown of your head. All right, now push up, so axially extend up into the crown of your head. Keep the priority here, that axial extension. Don't lose it at all. And now try to do cat-cow through your spine. Yeah, lose that. So lose the axial extension. And now try to do cat-cow with your spine. Yeah, so it's not that Jeff can't do cat-cow. It's that that pressure upwards is creating a column of intra-abdominal pressure, that pressure from everything in his body that helps him keep tensegrity to really keep his spine supported. Now sometimes we want to move our spine and do cat-cow. I would never deprive you of cat-cow time, but there's also times when we want every structure in our body to really help support us, like in a plank. So let's see what happens when we try it and apply this to a plank. You're going to come to the wall and you're going to push your heels really strong into the wall. The balls of your feet will be on the floor. And then I'm going to put my hand at the crown of his head and ask him to push into my hand so that he's creating pressure outwards in both directions. Let's see what happens to his plank. Ready?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Great. All right, so push back really strong through your legs, and you can see how that gave him some support there. And now push really strong into my hand. And hopefully you guys can see what just happened to his whole plank. It got really, well, we'll ask him at the end. I don't want to spoil it for him. Now, Jeff, keep this pressure. Make the priority the pressure into my hand and the pressure into the wall. And try to do that dip into your back that you did before. Yeah, it's really different. He's trying to do it with his shoulders, but his spine's not really doing it. When you're ready, take a break. How'd that feel?
Solid.
What'd you notice?
Didn't want to move it out of position this time.
Yeah, it didn't want to do the arching. Could it?
I could have let it happen, but I would have lost pressure on either end.
So when you kept the pressure on both ends,
Yeah.
that arching into your back wasn't available.
Yeah.
So there's a way to keep that, to use that tensegrity through your whole body to help keep your support in a plank. Do you want to apply it to a push-up?
Sure.
Awesome. Come to a plank. Jeff's walking a very fine line, so you probably want to do a hand plank because you're going to do a push-up.
Yeah.
Jeff's walking a fine line between giving me space and also not kicking the cat because he's a smart man. Okay, so just do a regular push-up. Cool. Now let's add in that pressure. So push back really strong through your legs. Dig your heels in like you're feeling stubborn. Push into my hand. Okay, now it's like the Bruins game depends on you putting pressure into my hand, and the Bruins game depends on you keeping that pressure in your heels. Protract your shoulders, fill up my hand. Bruins game depends on you keeping this. Bend your elbows about 4 inches out to the side. Ooh, push, 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 push back up. Take a break. First of all, the Bruins won, so congratulations on that. And how'd that feel between the first and the second one?
Strong. Yeah, especially the down and then back up felt just very in control.
Yeah. How'd that feel for your back between the first and the second one?
I don't know, I mean, it was just kind of there.
Congrats on the Bruins.
Right.